tuned into Mic Check Waifu Waifu.
Mic check. Mic check. Waifu. King Teliano. Is that you?
Polo Dolo, what's happening, bro?
This is episode 221 of Mic Check Waifu. As always, it's brought to you by Patreon. Patreon.com/Mic Check Waifu. Listen, I had to contain my excitement for today because the support has been crazy over on Patreon, like absolutely insanely beautiful. We love you all so very much for supporting us as much as y'all have. But listen, we have two more on top of the others we got this month joining us on this journey on patreon.com/Mic Check Waifu. So first, shout out to the new Patreon producer, Dad Needs to Talk podcast. All of the support is down below. Make sure you follow and subscribe to Dad Needs to Talk podcast. He was actually just recording one right before he came in. When you paused and came here. So thank you, Dad Needs to Talk podcast, for supporting us and becoming a producer of the podcast. Not only that, but our boy. This is a huge accomplishment. He listened to every last episode of Mic Check Waifu from the beginning all the way to now. He's finally caught up. It took him 2.5-3 years to catch up to where we are now. He's week to week of Mic Check Waifu. And that's Simi Sensei. Simi Sensei is a producer of the podcast as well. So Dad Needs to Talk podcast. Make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel and follow him there. Simi Sensei, thank you so much for producing this. Dre, the GOAT G. Johnny from Shogo High. Justin, KedDaPro from Chaotic Culture Podcast and Shogo High. ExplicitLi, Monique Williams, Nochi, Phrozen, Shanti, Saafir. Thank you so much for producing this and many other episodes of the podcast. Listen, no matter how long this list get, we're going to make sure that we name everybody, every last one of them, for producing this and many other episodes. That's much love, much appreciation for y'all for joining us on this journey and supporting us and keeping the lights on. To be honest, we couldn't do it without y'all. Patreon.com/Mic Check Waifu is where you get early access to the video version of this podcast. You get access to the Patreon exclusive podcast, The After Story. You also get access to our one-off content. I just did a Polo solo it's a quick review of my thoughts of After the Rain, a slice of life animated I just watched that made me a little uncomfortable. So if you support us on patreon.com/Mic Check Waifu, you get access to that. It's live now. It's the pinned Patreon post. It's about 6 minutes long, so it's short. I did it with no script. I said, fuck it, I'm just to do something because we were unable to record After Story this week because Tel fell ill, unfortunately.
My bad, y'all.
It's all his fault. But yeah, you get access to that, and Tel got some one-off content coming. I got some more videos in the pipeline for Patreon exclusively. So make sure you guys, if you do support us there, you check out the content and link your Spotify account. Link your Spotify account to your Patreon because that's how you can easily access the After Story. It's just an RSS feed that'll automatically show up if you do that. Link is going to be in the show notes and the descriptions and all that good shit. So thank y'all so much for supporting us. Okay. Mic Check Waifu is the anime podcast brought to you every Tuesday at 9:30 a.m. CT. But at the end of every month, the last Sunday of the month, we are now doing live episodes. And right now, 221 is a live episode. So all you later listeners, come over to subscribe to our YouTube and support us there and join us every Sunday for the recordings. I know it's late. It's always late. You know, people got kids. Tel has kids. I ain't got no kids. Well, Saber, I guess. But join us over on YouTube. Now, let's get into the shit. Tell, how you feeling, man? How you feeling first and foremost before we start on our second live episode of Mic Check Waifu?
I know I said this last week, but business growing. Met some random dude at the gym. I'm training somebody, and he's like, I see you're a trainer, and me and my wife need somebody to work out with us. I was like, bet, I got you.
2 more clients?
Yeah. So, business is growing. I love that. Just so y'all know, it's a beautiful thing to have that extra money coming in because I ain't got to go to a 9 to 5 as much.
Right. Thanks.
And it's way more money than working my 9 to 5 hourly. By like 3 times. So, I love that. And you're 100% right. Saber do count for your kids, Polo.
That needs to talk. Oh no, Vash said that. Shout out to Vash and Anima. And did I say that? Anima W3 Studio. Let me know if I'm saying that right, Vash.
But regardless, it's been a really good week. A lot of chilling. Apollo really coming out his bag, and I love what I love about having kids is the fact that you get to see those developmental things. He had a dentist appointment, and it's like you can see every time he interacts with new people, his inspiration, his confidence just grows, and it's like, man, I love it. I love seeing it. But it's been a great week, bro. How about you? What's happening with Polo?
Man, spectacular. I wrote about this on Twitter, but like I am so fortunate not to have to work a 9 to 5, right, at all, period. But I find myself kind of like setting back and like not doing stuff I know I could be doing for the the podcast and my streams and stuff. Like I haven't streamed in like a month. Like, and that's really like my job. And I'm just chilling. I'm like at home chilling, playing video games. And that's not good. So I found a way I schedule myself to do specific work, like everything that's set up for this like for the podcast and the promotion, all the tweets, all that shit. I've been scheduling them. Like I've been in my bag when it came to like just being more active and a part of this shit that we got going on here. That's literally my job. So I just gotta get focused, man. And I think this week has been one of my best weeks of focus yet. And Cyberpunk 2077 coming out with that 2.0 and this expansion ain't helping. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been playing a lot of that recently too. But it's better. I'm getting better at it. I gotta take it a day at a time and set these focuses. But I can't wait to record the next after story because I got a lot to talk about for that particular episode, which is going to be episode 68. So that's going to be a good episode, which is truly something I'm looking forward to. All right, Tel, this is about to be, for those of you that don't know, every year, or not year, every season of anime, we do a preview. Okay, we do an anime preview, and kind of build our watch lists together and kind of determine where we want to go for that particular season. We do it every single season. We've done it every single season for about 4 years now. So this is nothing new. So this is that episode. But before we get into that episode, Tel has completed some anime, including some stuff that I did not expect him to complete, which is 2 seasons of something that we're going to talk about before we after we give our episodes of the week. But I'm excited to do that. My episode of the week this week, Tel, I'm gonna start.
Okay.
Chat, if you're watching anything this week, let us know what your episodes of the week is. But mine's is easily Jobless fucking Reincarnation.
Okay. I mean,
Jobless Reincarnation had this fucking Rob J, man. Pick it up, bro. It's spectacular. This episode had me emotional. I was like, everything about it was just, it was gold. And wasn't even the action, no fights, nothing. Just pure, just fucking greatness. I'm not gonna say anything no spoilers, of course, but episode was flawless. A perfect way to wrap up a core. Easily.
Jobless Reincarnation is always fire. It's such a hard one not to choose if we being real.
Yeah.
man, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm torn. I'm torn. Cause hear me out, JJK. I felt like I loved seeing what we saw in this episode of JJK, but we knew it was coming. Then I got My Happy Marriage, which I loved the finale of that. I know you said on Twitter you didn't love that finale. I loved that finale. And then hear me out. I know I just watched it, basically both seasons in 2 days. But Masamune-kun's Revenge are that finale episode was actually like it was resonating is I guess how I would say it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go with that. Masamune-kun's Revenge are for my episode of the week.
Why in the bloody fuck didn't you say, and I expected you to say, Rent a Girlfriend?
Because I didn't think it was that good of an episode, to be completely honest.
Interesting. Okay. Interesting. I thought you were going to go that way. Rob J said I haven't cared about anime in like a month, so I'm behind. But I did catch up on Undead Murder Farce today, and it's pretty good. I'm behind. I'm like 8 episodes behind on that. Fear said he's excited to watch, bro. It's so good, man. It's so good. Vash says an anime I tried to watch was Radiant, but I got bored per se and didn't
reasonably so.
Yeah,
that's reasonable than a mug, man. That's I think I dropped it at about 6, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm solid on this. Like, I don't need this in my life.
Okay, so before we get into our watch lists, My Happy Marriage wrapped up, and we're on 2 different spectrums of this clearly. Mm-hmm. So I want to start there. We're not going to go into spoilers, but this is one literally I would say it was a 10 out of 10 story at first with the like with the meme I retweeted about. 10 out of 10 story at first with a 4 out of 10 ending. That ending was so rushed and stupid. I hated it. I hated everything about My Happy Marriage's ending, and it's mostly because that the way. Oh, Dre to go G. What's up, baby? I don't think I forgot his producer shout out too because I'm a doofus. All right, but I do think that this the ending episode literally left a sour taste in my mouth for the entire show. Mm-hmm.
So, I actually want to know what made it sour.
It's everything about it. It was
too fast.
It was rushed. There was no really like it's the power thing first and foremost. Mm-hmm. Everything had to revolve around this power thing so they could do this moment, and that's what it built up to. And because of that, my excitement for everything else fell off. You know what I'm saying? Without spoiling anything, obviously.
Right. So, I told and I might have liked it a lot more because I watched it with my wife. Just to be completely fair.
And you binged it too.
I did. I binged it, and I thought binging was phenomenal, bro. Like, oh man,
way
I thought
better.
It was great. And the power system did not bother me as much as I thought it would. Just the fact that it had the powers. But I'll be fair on this part of the take here is that I told my wife from episode like 3 exactly how the ending was gonna go. The entirety of what this story is, right? This is gonna happen, and then it's gonna be a flip flop, and then that's what's gonna happen, right?
And it's so lame. It's so lame.
But the thing that made this show so beautiful to me was the fact that, and this is a little personal, but it made it relatable for me, is that my wife has a lot of these similar traumas. So a watch for me, it felt like I was, watching these things unfold, and we had these conversations while watching it, and it really made it so much better for me. But that is why some of these things are really so good. So that's why, like, I'm watching it, and I'm like you, I'm like, this is a 10 out of 10. And then the final episode happens. I'm like, yeah, this is what I expected. This is exactly what I said was going to happen. And I just thought it was good. I was like, I'm not disappointed in this at all. But I can see why. I can 100% see why someone else might be disappointed in it. But for me, I thought it was a perfect cherry on top, just to tie this up, end it all. Let's end this. Because I don't want too much detail, because we don't need everything. I don't need to see what it looks like fully in the end. I just need to know that this is what it is, my happy marriage. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, we talk about my happy marriage. The thing about the ending is that, like, there's no way you start as strong as you do with my happy marriage and then go into one of the most predictable, cliched, obviously, like it was so obvious that this is where this is going to go, and it's sad that I knew that probably like fucking episode 6 when he had to go start fighting his way through the shit, and then her dream started becoming like a part of it. It was just like, I don't stop.
It was all predictable, right? All that was predictable. As soon as I saw the first dream, I was like, okay.
You know what the most powerful moment for me?
What was that?
The most powerful moment for me was when they had the sister come in town when she was in town shopping for the gift for Kudo.
Yeah.
I will say that moment, that is where the show should have continued to go towards. Like, maybe it was a situation where she stands up to her in a more obvious way, opposed to the way they did it, because they had to do it that way because they wanted to showcase the whole he's so powerful thing. It's like, I'm telling you, man, it's just so much that I just
Also, we avoid spoilers.
Yeah. No, we're done. We're avoiding spoilers.
We avoiding spoilers, but I agree. That was a very impactful moment. Rob J should have already seen that. That was a very impactful moment because of the fact that, like, sister got thrashed. It was crazy, but yeah, I like I said, I enjoyed it. I can agree that it was a fire anime even up to the ending, and then the ending that's subjective. You can have that how you want it. You know what I mean?
And then, without any spoilers, Masamune-kun's Revenge. You enjoyed it, huh?
Yeah. So let me get my my thoughts on the season 1. Right, season 1 was trash, bro. I hated season 1 with a burning passion. I was like, this is the dumbest thing I've watched in my life. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not lying to you. I was like, I don't even understand. I was like, I understand why Polo watched it, because you're an endurance person. You endure through these things, at least in my opinion.
Yeah.
But season 2 though, as soon as season 2 started, I was like, oh, yep, this is everything I wanted right here. This is everything I wanted. I would give season 2 like almost a 10. In comparison to like season 1, I'm giving like a 5, 4.5.
I rewatched season 1 and it is just as good as I remembered. Crazy that you feel that way. It's insane.
Season 2 though, season 2 was like borderline perfection outside of the tricks they tried to throw at me. That I was like, oh, why y'all doing this to me? Why y'all doing this to my heart? But I get it. You know what I mean? I got it all, because like it seemed like this, like there's gonna be this revelation for this kind of like love triangle, and you're like, but it shouldn't be that way. You know what I mean? You're like, obviously this love triangle should not be so persistent in this. Masamune-kun has to understand who he loves, and everybody has to understand who's supposed to be here. But it was I'm not trying to
any deeper than that.
It was phenomenal. Season 2 is by far amazing.
What's up, Omar? Yeah, it's fucking incredible. That whole series to me is so good. And I'm trying to think of what didn't you like most about season 1.
Season 1, it was so childish to me, bro.
Yes.
All right, that's what I'm saying. It was so childish. Yes. And here's, I guess that's what you wanted. The whole revenge concept to me was childish. I was like, all right, I get it, bro. She broke your heart. So now you want to come back and get this revenge. And I'm just like, bro, why even care that much? Like, I get it. You were a kid and this built you up. I was like, why do I even care that much? You're pig's foot, bro. Get over it.
You wouldn't care.
I know. I
because of
care.
who you are.
But that's what I'm saying. I just thought it was so like, it was like layer upon layer upon layer of like childishness, and I was like, all right, bro, I'm over season 1.
There was defined reasons, but yeah, that was the season end to my happy marriage, not the series end. So there's more, fortunately. But what is the more gonna be? Like I'm gonna be honest with you, not excited about it. right?
I'm with you 100% on that, because the way season 2 ended, I was like, this is what I needed. Like, that was also, and hear me out, for Slice of Life, I feel like we rarely get what we needed.
Yeah, we chilling on My Happy Marriage though, because we don't want to go too deep into that. I didn't like it. Anyway, what's next? Oh, I guess we start the list.
Let's do it.
All right, bros and broettes, here we go. Now, I want to preface this by saying that there are 70 new anime this fall season. 70. A lot of it's probably garbage. Most of it's probably garbage. And we're not going to go through all 70, obviously. We're just going to find ones that interest us via our Anilist. Now, if you guys are watching the video, you can see that I put my Anilist down there at the bottom. And the podcast listeners, come over to the YouTube video so you can see what we see. But what we're going to do is we're going to Fear says 70 dead. We're going to I'm gonna first show you how I operate my Anilist. All right, Crystal. So don't be saying nothing. You're gonna see something that looks a little bit different, but I'm gonna explain it. So bear with me, Crystal. So what I do with my Anilist. So Anilist.co is what we use. It's all in the description. So if you're watching this video live or if you're watching the YouTube stream, it's all on the video. Is I put stuff that's close to coming out in my I'm watching list. I don't do it in my planning to watch list like Tail does. I put it in my watching list, because when you put it in your watching list, it shows up in anime in progress right here. Make sure you got us full screen or put us on the TV or something. But it shows up in the anime in progress, and then when that episode actually comes out. So for instance, Komi no Kata ga die. When that actually comes out in 13 days, it'll actually show up in my airing list, and then that's how I keep track of my watches. So just keep that in mind. When you see my anime in progress list, this is where I put all my watching stuff. Or that's where I set as watching instead of planning, so that it can show up here and I know when and what is coming. So that's how I operate Anilist. I just wanted to give everybody a little quick show of that. Now, we are going to browse the fall season. 70 anime.
A lot of them. Okay. First and foremost, Tail, let's talk about the shows that are returning. All right. So hear me out.
Talk to me.
One of our favorites, we know we're going to talk about it regardless. The Shadow Garden, Eminence Shadow Season 2.
As Rob J said, the Atomic himself.
Oh, that's so exciting, bro.
Welcome
I'm
back,
ready
Rob.
for that one. I'm so ready for that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this is, for one, I think, and maybe it's just the first episode, so I'm not going to get too excited, but I think this is about to be dubbed, simul-dubbed, like day and date. So if that's the case, I'm definitely watching this dub, because Adam Gibbs, who is the main character of Hachiman and My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu, which is one of my favorite voice actors, is the voice of Sid. So that alone is a full reason why we are going to watch this dubbed, like 100%. Well, me personally, Polo. So the second season of Eminence and Shadows is Jay Sawyer says, thank God, it's probably going to be with my most anticipated, probably easily. I'm gonna bring up Rising of the Shield Hero 3. Now, season 2 was so god awful. Everybody that watched Rising of the Shield Hero season 2 knows it was terrible. Okay, focus, camera, focus. I'm right here. Don't worry. There it is. It was awful. But okay, they changed directors. Okay, the director is the assistant director of Made in Abyss. So hold up. So if memory serves me, this Made in Abyss director is by far one of the best when it comes to like directing anime. So I'm tempering my expectations, in the words of Rob J, for season 3 to be better than season 2. Okay, just be better than season 2. Not hard to do, but I am going to watch it with with a very tempered expectations. Jay Sawyer says, I need to finish season 2. I'm hopeful for this season 3. Me too, man. Me too. Rob J says, waiting for the dubbed and done. It's much better binged. Yeah, I fucking know it, man. I know it. It's definitely going to be in our spoiler talk for Eminence and Shadows. Like, we cannot not do it. The trailer already looked better this season 2, but I agree. Yeah, season 2 was so awful. But the trailer, dude, did you watch the trailer, Tell?
I have not watched the trailer yet. I've avoided it.
Fucking incredible with the animation. Like, it's leagues above. So how you feeling about Rising of the Shield Hero season 3?
You already know. I mean, I enjoyed season 1 for the most part. Season 2 is very forgettable, even though I remember everything that happened. It's just like, I wish that I could forget some of it. Season 3 though, if they bring it back and it's hot like season 1, I'm for it. Especially with, like you said, they got the new director. That's important, bro.
Huge. Because
that's what made it feel like there were so many, like, they didn't drop one ball in season 2. It felt like they dropped like several. 5. Yeah. So Steph Curry don't miss that many shots, so I need them to make some shots here.
Yeah. What the fuck did that even mean? Wait a minute.
Cause you like to see some shots made. I don't need no drop balls. I need made shots here.
Especially with a show that started off with a very strong season 1. Even though, like, everybody that knows me knows that I'm like, I was high on season 1 and then it became super average. That damn turtle, Jay Sawyer says. It became super average. So I'm hoping that season 3 just takes me by surprise. Fear says he's super surprised season 3 of Shield Hero is already here in only 1 year. I know, right? Because it took him 2 years for season 2.
I'd rather them take their time and make it good, but yeah, they took their time and season 2 is still bad.
It was awful. TK does nothing. What's up, homie? He says season 2 had a lot of problems. The biggest were the direction was bad and a slower pace, and it was slower paced than the manga. Manga, yeah, like you got to do better with the pacing, bro. The turtle arc was mid.
We discussed that. You brought up a lot of the stuff that they skipped from the manga. I believe you went in and did a little extra research. But I want to talk about manga and a little bit of sour taste real quick.
Talk to me.
Because we got one coming back. Basically a movie here. Attack on Titan. The final season chapter special 2. Because they had to break it up in like 5 parts.
Attack on Titan season 4, the final season, part 6 special 2. Yeah, got it.
Oh my goodness. Hear me out. I know I'm a bigger fan of Attack on Titan, but the way they're breaking this up is like, it's almost disgusting, man. And I'm ready for this to be done and then just make it digestible. Like I need this to be over, bro.
So we talked about this a couple of seasons ago, and I had to do a formal apology because while I thought they were going to break up multiple parts just to milk it, I was wrong. They're doing these specials. These special longer episodes that have like part 1 of the end and then part 2 of the end, which is the final end, is annoying, but it's way better than what I thought it was going to be. So I will say this. I love this approach 20 times better than the approach that they were doing prior to going this route, right? Like, because before they was breaking up parts after parts after parts. But the special thing that they're doing, way better. Much more digestible. I can handle dealing with this fucking terrible show for that long. Now listen, let me chill, chat, chill. Before y'all have my head, let me just explain. Attack on Titan was if you go back, I don't know, fucking like 200 episodes or whatever it is of Mic Check Waifu, saying nothing but praises of Mic Check. Then Rob J, it's all his fault. It's both Tell and Rob J's fault, but mostly Rob J. He gave me the link and everything to read Attack on Titan. So I read it, and when I read it and just realized the degradation of the characterization of these characters that I love so much, fucked me up so hard that I hate the show. I absolutely hate the show. I can't stand it now. So it's my personal opinion. I don't. Nobody is wrong for loving it because I get it. It's an entertaining show, right? But I don't like where it is. I hate it. I hate it. And it's not even the ending. The ending is never the problem. Rob J says, man, Polo just ain't like the ending. So he's slandering the whole series. That's not true.
He was complaining before that.
I was complaining before that. The ending is whatever the ending is going to be. The ending could have been anything else. It didn't matter. It was what led up to the ending that made it shit. So,
and I was reading month to month, bro, for years.
Yeah.
I legit like didn't even watch season 3 for a minute because I was literally just watching month to month and reading month to month. And I was like, I don't even need to watch. What I'm gonna watch for? And I feel like after watching some of this stuff happen so fast back to back, I was like, oh yeah, some of these characters did just legit like motivations just shifted too drastically.
It shifted too drastically. They all became dry and boring. And I'm like, well, no, I literally watched it, read it, turning into fucking saltine crackers in front of my eyes. Every character. It wasn't just one character. It was every character turning into saltine crackers. Everything is Rob J fault.
No, stop.
Dog, I was eating fucking crackers with I was eating a Popeye's biscuit whole, bro, watching this shit. I'm like, why are these characters so fucking dry? It pisses me off. TCB. It pisses me off so much that I'm like, it doesn't even matter what the end is because I don't, and if I don't like the characters of your show, I'm not going to like the show. The characters first, world building second, and the world building in Attack on Titan is still top tier. You can't beat that. But the characters was the most important part of Attack on Titan to me, like period. And then it ended with them fucking being so fucking boring that I couldn't stand it anymore.
We talking about Attack on Titan, Christian.
What up, Huey? Christian, was good to see you. But yeah, Attack on Titan coming back with a special. I am looking forward to it though. I'm glad it's wrapping up. And then I can never ever hear about it ever again in my life. which would be perfect. Spy Family season 2. Is anybody excited for this? Attack on Titan slander. I'm here for it. Anime drier than a Popeye's biscuit. The world building, the LTS media. I mean, that's what they got left, Huey. We got to give them that at least. You know, it is very just blah. But yeah, I'm not gonna go there anymore.
So what about that?
Spy Family season 2. Is it okay? TCB says he's excited for Spy Family season 2. I'm super excited for it. While the second half of the first season wasn't as entertaining as the first, I'm still looking forward to seeing anything done by Wit.
It's the palette cleansing, like quality of it, right?
Yes.
It clears that palette for you. Because I'm gonna be real, none of it was ever actually just bad. Because you sat down and you didn't have expectations of like watching Bleach or anything else. You know what I mean?
Right.
You sat down and you watching Spy Family. Sometimes there's going to be story development, and sometimes this is going to be chaotic mayhem that we don't quite understand, but it's just digestible. It's just there. So I enjoy it for that purpose in itself. You know what I mean? Like, it's that palate cleanser.
Like Jay Sawyer said, the wholesomeness is there. I do agree with Crystal though. I'm tired of Anya, bro. I'm so tired of her. I need more Yor.
Every time.
I need more Yor, man. And I love Anya. Anya's adorable. I just need more Yor in my life, you know? She's amazing. I'm looking forward to it because looking at this cover art got me more interested than ever. TCB says the next season of Spy Family is going to be fire. Trust. You're finally get her due. Trust me. That's all I needed to hear. That's all I needed to hear. Huey TJ says, a Spy Family, I need to finish Core 2. They're doing the movie too. Oh yeah, the movie. I forgot. How can I almost forget about the movie?
That's going to be quality.
Code White. That's about to be insane because it's Wit Studio and Cloverworks. So it's about to be the most beautiful show ever. I still think, and this is crazy. This is about to be crazy to say. I think I still have Wit above Mappa in my studio rankings, man. I do.
Okay. What's crazy about that?
That's not crazy. That's probably crazy to chat, but man, maybe not to you because you understand me a little bit more.
Wit for me feels more consistent. Mappa be like, all right, budget here, no budget there. Mad budget here.
That's why his name is Montello. Tell him, dog. That's dude. You're right.
We understand. We already know.
That's consistency. You're absolutely right.
But that palate cleanser, you know what I mean? Saint's
Yes.
Magic Power is Omnipotent season 2.
Oh fuck! I forgot. I gotta find that real quick. It's down here somewhere. Up there it is.
Yeah, that I'm ready for, bro. That's gonna be for me the most peaceful, the most relaxing thing I know I'll turn on.
No, if y'all haven't seen my Saints Magic Powers Omnipotent, go watch that season 1. It is so fucking just. You sit there and you're watching like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was just there's a smile on your face, like, oh, it's so good. It's so good.
And I was surprised, very thoroughly surprised. I was expecting a little bit more action, I guess, but it's there. It's just a palate cleanse. It's smooth.
Crystal said her most anticipated is the same Magic Powers Omnipotent.
That's why we love you. That's why we rock with you.
That's a fact. That's a good one. That's a fucking great one. Neither one of us said Goblin Slayer 2.
What? I like Goblin Slayer 1. It's
Me
just
too, but like,
I don't know.
I don't really care about Goblin Slayer. The arc that's coming up is supposed to be cool. But like
that first episode was too much a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I mean it's still one of the ones I hate. Like one of the worst first episodes ever. But like, and what's weird is a lot of people like got drawn in by the first episode. Which, I mean, I guess it was different. It was a shock value there, but shit was awful. I got Goblin Slayer as my watching. I'm at it, you know.
Yeah.
But Eminence and Shadow is obviously my most anticipated. But second, it's about to be a surprise to everybody that know me though. Is Dr. Stone, The New World Part 2. I'm so fucking looking forward to this.
I'm not surprised.
I'm so dude. That season. What season was that? Second season. So much better, bro. So much better. So much better.
What about Tokyo Avengers?
Oh yeah. This is where I stopped.
This is where I stopped reading. Yeah. That's where the excitement is. I stopped reading right here. So for me, I'm actually excited because that last season I actually thought was really good, but I read it already.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to get back to the not knowing what's happening next, bro. Because this is one of those where you really kind of need it.
And you want to talk about a manga accurate show, Tokyo Revengers is like the perfect manga accurate. I want to go back to what Huey TJ says about Goblin Slayer. He says Goblin Slayer is cool, but I'm going to watch it, but it's not an anime that I tell people I watch unless I hate it.
Yeah. And what Christian said, Goblin Slayer is the reason we have palate cleansers because I need it after that. Like,
yeah,
it's not even like it's shock value for real all the time. It's just sometimes you just had a little too much and you just need that palate cleanser afterwards.
It's true. TK Does Nothing says my most anticipated is Berserk of Gluttony and Faraway Paladin. Faraway Paladin season 2. You know what? Season 1 was good at first. It was good at first, and then it became super boring. But I am looking forward to season 2 of that. Berserk of Gluttony, that does look interesting.
It does actually.
We're gonna get to that when we get to shows we're looking forward to.
Sorry you brought it up.
Yeah. TCB says read the manga after the last arc. This one got me back into the hype for it. I'm sorry, but I really hate Tokyo Revengers. Francesca, is that how you say that? I'm probably saying that wrong. I hope I'm not. What makes you hate it? Because again, it's not the best show in my opinion. I think it's mad decent in the words of Tell. It's just mad decent, but hate is a strong word. Hate is a strong word. So I gotta know.
And it's mad decent because it does have really good high points, but then it has points where you're just like, that's cool.
Yeah. Another one that me and Rob J is excited for. I don't know if anybody else is, but I'm gonna just say it now. Girlfriend season 2. Add that to the watching list real quick.
What is Girlfriend season 2 about? What's happening there?
Probably another girlfriend or something. But listen, this show is fun. This show literally had me laughing out loud in season 1, man. It had some hilarious moments. Oh, TCB with me too. Let's go. This show has some hilarious moments in season 1 that I actually laughed out loud. And if an anime can make me laugh out loud, like One Piece does, or something like this, or Suki, dog, I'm in. I'm in forever. And then if it's like, look at the art, look at the character design. I absolutely love the characters. I don't know if y'all can see it because I do have like HDR on my monitor, but the characters, I just love the fucking design. Like, absolutely love the design. Let's see here. TCB says with me. Christian says he's with me too. Okay. Had no right to be that funny, TCB said. Fear says Tokyo Revengers is good, but it starts to feel repetitive. I can see that. Huey TJ says I dropped Tokyo Revengers. There's no change. Main character gets beat up badly every day just for the plot to stay the same.
It's that TikTok of them getting stomped out every single time.
Dog, Huey is spitting. Holy shit. Let's see. I'm definitely looking forward to Girlfriend. There's a lot of returning stuff that we gotta get through here.
Surprising enough, yeah.
Faraway Paladin, I'm gonna add that to the watch list because I am excited for it. I hope it's.
Oh yeah, Beyblade Fire. I'm definitely not watching that.
Okay.
No, I'm not watching. I was just joking. That's a joke. Yeah.
And then I think that's it for the returning stuff, right? Oh. Yeah, that's
Same.
it.
Oh no. Did we bring up the Ancient Magus Bride Part 2?
Oh yeah.
So Crystal did bring that up. You know, we already watching that. That's another one that's like a palate cleanser. But it's also just we here for the story and everything around it. It's real good.
You want to talk about a developed world? Ancient Magus Bride is omnipotent. Is insane. Or not? Wait, Ancient Magus.
added to the title. We're gonna take it.
I just put two animated.
We're gonna take it.
I'm dead, man. I'm gone. All right. Let's move. Dead Mouth Death Play Part 2.
Oh yes, yeah.
That's definitely. I almost forget. How can I almost? Shout out to Huey TJ. Huey TJ also sang the praises with us. Dead Mouth Death Play, a must watch. Great show. It had some moments where I'm like, hey, where's this going? But I'm like, where this is going? You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to that. Christian said, also the Venom Machine ending was pretty good. How do I ban him? I'm just kidding.
No, for real, he actually like it. Chill.
I know. Oh, that wasn't you, Huey? Who was singing Dead Mouth? Oh, was that Black Damzilla? I think that was Black Damzilla. Okay, let's go. All right, now we talk about new shit. This is where we go. Okay, somebody mentioned Undead Unluck. I want to find out who said that. Somebody said their most anticipated was Undead Unluck.
Steve put me on.
You read some of it. Talk to me about that.
It's crazy. That's all I can really say. It's
Jay Sawyer, actually. Frozen.
Yeah, it's crazy in the sense of like, I don't know, bro, because I feel like you don't want spoilers for this. I feel like you just gotta watch it. I really don't want to say too much. It's funny, but action oriented. I feel like it's gonna get on your nerves, and then you're gonna like it. I can't even lie to you. I feel like it's going to get on your nerves specifically.
Meet Polo.
Yeah, it's like it's gonna be grating on your brain, and then you just gonna get to like episode, let's say 6, and be like, all right, no, this is solid. It's cool.
Interesting.
But it's gonna take you a minute.
TCB says, Undead Unluck. Yeah, I wanted to read the manga beforehand, but I'm going into it blind. Same. So looking at this synopsis, all Fuko wants is a passionate romance like the one in her favorite shoujo manga. Unfortunately, her unluck ability makes that impossible. But just as Fuko hits rock bottom, Andy sweeps her off her feet. Literally. Now she's become Andy's unwilling test subject as he works to find a way to trigger a stroke of unluck big enough to kill him for good. However, when the pair discovers a secret organization is hunting them, it puts Andy's burial plans on hold. Interesting.
So look, y'all see his face, right? That's exactly what I'm talking about for y'all who can't see his face. Just go ahead, turn to YouTube right here real quick. Look at his face, because that's exactly what I mean.
What?
It's gonna grate on his brain. Polo, I know you're gonna hate it in the beginning, and then it's gonna be like, no, I like this. It's cool. It's a no-brainer. It's something like legit. what Christian said. Turn your brain off going in.
Oh God, those are my least favorite con actually.
You hear me though? Just you feel me? you got to listen.
I don't know. MF Ghost. Let's find that. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. MF Ghost. Let's see where MF Ghost is. I guess I could just search it.
I didn't see that one. I saw what was it? Overtake, which looked like a initial D successor, but MF Ghost.
Ooh, wait a minute now.
I do have to finish my initial D watch too.
Guess what?
What's that?
I'm gonna read the synopsis for you. 22X AD, a future beyond initial D. Self-driving cars are widespread use in Japan, and public roadways are used for auto racing. Excuse me. In such an era, a race called MFG has become popular around the globe. Porsche, Ferrari, Lamborghini participants are invited to race their fastest cars. One such participant is a British racing school graduate, Kanata Rivington. Kanata Rivington returns to Japan to achieve his goal. So it's a spiritual successor. Interesting. I love Initial D. Initial D is one of my favorite series of all times. It also has that Initial D art style, which is fucking hilarious to see in 2023. But hey, wait. Hey, Kanata Rivington, man, I might be a fan, bro. Yeah, the prequel is Initial D final stage. That's funny. That is interesting.
So I gotta finish my Initial D.
Hey, let me go back and add that to the watching list. What am I doing? It's out in 6 days, by the way. I haven't seen the car anime since probably Initial D. Okay. Let's see here. I already have my sleeper.
Oh goodness. You already there?
No, I'm just saying. I'm letting y'all know I already got my sleeper. So I'm gonna try to avoid it as much as possible while we look at other new stuff. Here's Berserk of Gluttony. I have to add that to the watch list as well.
So, sheesh. I think that I will be watching. Where is it at? Oh yeah. I'm gonna watch this one because I think it'll be actually kind of good. My daughter left the nest and returned an S-rank adventurer. So, essentially, the young adventurer Belgrieve retires to a quieter life after losing his leg to a beast. While gathering herbs in the woods, one day he rescues an abandoned child, Angeline, trains with her father, and later achieves S-rank in the capital's Adventurers Guild. 5 years later, she decides to return home while Belgrieve Will Belgrieve get another chance at being an adventurer? Will Angeline return home unscathed? I want to watch it. We're just going to see how the world develops. It's my kind of anime, so I'm going to watch it.
This looks garbage, but
hey,
if you're going to watch it, I'm going to watch it.
You ain't got to watch it. It ain't my sleeper.
Oh, okay. What y'all think of Shy, TCB says? Let's find Shy.
I feel like I just looked at that one as well.
Right here. Around the 21st century, all war on Earth ceased. The sudden widespread appearance of heroes, in quotes, people with supernatural powers who wish only for peace, has dramatically transformed the world. In a world where the heroes of each country work to maintain this newfound peace, the one protecting Japan is a young girl named Shy, who is crippling shy. Fuck. Talking too damn much. What do we think? By 8-Bit Studios. So 8-Bit Studios did Blue Lock, reincarnated as a slime. Ooh, it also did Irregular Magic High School.
So I'll give you my initial opinion on it, just right off the bat. the superhero thing, I'm kind of burnt out on it. Not even gonna lie to you.
Yes.
And I'm so burnt out on it, I even stopped reading My Hero, which it was my week to week watch or read. Not to say like it's bad or anything. I just think that I need some time to recuperate from the hero thing. So I'll probably watch an episode or two, maybe give it the 3-episode rule, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna commit to watching it for a long term.
I saw a comment from Francesca that was deleted.
Yeah.
Is it still there? That? Oh, there it is. No, I see it. It popped back up. My shit was delayed. Are you going to watch the trailer as well? By the way, my most anticipated is going to be Fred. Fuck, dude. What is that? Frenren and Pluto. Let's see. Let's take a look. We can't watch the trailers, unfortunately, on YouTube because YouTube will blow us back. So unfortunately, I wish we could watch the trailer because that would be something we would totally do, but unfortunately we can't. Let's see. Pluto was a Netflix joint. A murder occurs in the orderly world where robots are unable to kill humans. The robotic Europol investigator gets takes the case, but the mystery deepens when he finds no trace of a human at the scene of the crime. As he pursues the truth, Getch uncovers the most evil manifestation of hate that history's ever seen. One that is bent on bringing destruction to the world. That's interesting. So this is iRobot, the anime?
Yeah.
I might be down for that. Wait, it's 8 episodes and they're an hour long, so it's a long show. I wish I could watch the trailer. Don't tell nobody. I'm gonna mute it.
That actually sounds great.
Look at this animation though. Mix of CG and anime and animation. Like, I don't know. It looks pretty good. No, it looks a lot of CG actually. God damn it, Netflix. I hate you. No, it is mixed with animation. Oh God, it looks so good actually. All right, okay. You know what? Pluto's getting added. Pluto's getting added to the list.
We committing to Pluto?
We committing to Pluto. Pluto, made by the creator of Monster. Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely watching it now. That's fair. Someone who ain't into My Hero at all. Shot got me interested. My internet is my interest enough to watch, so that's why I'm not burned out. TCB says.
I feel you. Yeah, I might have that Pluto one. Looks actually fire.
Yeah, it does actually really good. Christian says my screen just turned like at that exact moment. Cough, cough, wink, wink. Thanks, appreciate that. Okay, and here's the other one. If you want to, have you found Beyond the Journey's End? That's what I'm gonna call it because that beginning. Studio Matt's House. That's a good studio.
Beyond the Journey's End?
Yeah.
I think I might have already added that to the list.
You want to give that synopsis a read for us while I fucking clear my throat?
Hold on, let me.
It's like at the top of the list.
Bet. All right. Trying to find it. Nope.
Oh, Free Rent. It's pronounced Free Rent.
I
hate that. Free Rent. I hate it so much. Okay.
Nope. I can't even find it, bro.
Okay. The adventure is over, but life goes on. Goes on for an elf mage just beginning to learn what living is all about. Elf mage Freerin and her courageous fellow adventurers have defeated the Demon King and brought peace to the land. But Freerin will long outlive the rest of her former party. How will she come to understand what life means to the people around her? Decades after their victory, the funeral of one of her friends confronts Freerin with her own immortality. Freerin sets out to fulfill the last wishes of her comrades and find herself beginning a new adventure. So, okay, so this is what I'm getting from the looks of it, from this picture. It's saying that they defeated the Demon Lord. It's German. Oh, okay. So they defeated the Demon Lord. but she's an elf, and she was the only elf in this party. This is just Polo synopsis. This is from what I read. She was the only elf in the party. Elves live longer than humans.
Mm-hmm.
So her entire party that helped her kill the Demon King is dead from old age. And now she's trying to find the meaning of life. That's interesting. I like it. I like that concept. I'm into it, I think. Yes, that is it. Okay.
So, one that caught my eye. Ragnar Crimson.
Okay.
Definitely gonna look at this one for sure.
Dragon tail ass anime.
It is. It's definitely a tail ass anime. As soon as I looked at it,
meathead as hell.
Yep. Dragons rain terror over earth, sea, and sky. If sworn dragon hunters like Ragnar to have any hope of dealing death to these seemingly invincible fire-breathing beasts, they must find a way to level the odds. Ragnar teams up with a mysterious man named Crimson, who has likewise sworn to stand against the dragon menacing the world. But although Crimson's motivations may be mysterious, his goal and Ragnar's perfectly align, and together they'll fight to vanquish the dragons once and for all. Yeah, it's a tail-ass anime. It's meathead.
A dragon slayer.
Yep, dragon slayers. I want to see some dragons get punched in their face. Probably kicked.
Look, that's the fucking screams too. TK Does Nothing says, I just remembered that Kingdom of Ruin is dropping in anime next season. It's going to be fire if y'all like OP characters. You know we do. I added that to the planning to watch actually already. You know we do because we love Ainz. He's one of the greats. What's it called? Kingdom of Ruin. Where is that?
That's on my left-hand side over here.
Kingdom of Ruin. There it is. Kingdom of Ruin. Witches once blessed the human race with wisdom and peace. Mm-hmm. But the Radia empires, quote unquote, gear expansion brought about a culture of science that far surpassed magic. And witches were viewed as the enemies, impeding the progress of civilization. Thus began the witch hunts. One human named Adonis, Drake's son, is that his son's name? I don't remember. Who was raised by a witch named Chloe, swears revenge against the human race that took his beloved mentor from him. What salvation can be found at the end of the bloodbath, fueled by utter despair? Oh God, using words like despair, I'm in it. Like Danganronpa. Let's go. Wait a minute. 11 days for that. Drake's son. Christian says my sleeper is gonna be Bertobia, the story of a man who turned into a pig.
Yeah. Make sure Rob J don't pick nothing crazy this time.
Christian is worse than Rob J. Somebody was reincarnated as a pig. Come on, man. Oh, and revenge stories. Yeah, I'm down. That's definitely one. TK. I'm leaning towards, and you were experience. I was our date. What? I can't see that because the fucking emoji thing is in the way. Okay. All right. I just lost the chat. Good job, Polo.
Uh-oh.
Yep, chat's gone. Well, all right.
All right.
What did Crystal say? What was that one that Crystal said? First
I'm leaning towards either the Apothecary Diaries or You Were Experienced, I Was Not, our dating story for sleepers.
So let's get into some sleepers.
Oh man. All right.
TCB says the pig liver isekai anime I will be watching, so you won't have to. Thank you. And if you could give me some updates in Discord, I would appreciate that. If I was trolling, I was definitely going to try to push the agenda again, but I'm using my powers for good now. Rob J is back to being the greatest of all time at picking sleepers. I'm going to go with my sleeper. I'm going to start with my sleeper. And if my sleeper is the same as Crystal, I'm literally throwing her out the window because we always pick the same thing. Fuck, we do. My sleeper is our dating story, the experience you have, you experience and the inexperienced me. If me and Crystal, we are on the same wavelength. This was my sleeper. I chose this last week when I was prepping for this live episode. I was looking at shows. I'm like, yep, this is a Polo ass anime, and this is definitely going to be my sleeper. And of course, it's the same one Crystal is on the fence about. because we always pick the same sleepers like every fucking season for some reason. Okay, the story centers on the relationship between Ryoto, a gloomy social outcast, and Runa, a popular girl at school. Their relationship begins when Ryoto has to ask Runa out as a part of a losing game, and she ends up going out with him after saying, well, I'm free right now after all. They have completely different social circles and completely different hobbies, but as they hang out with each other, they begin to recognize and even accepting those differences as something to bond over. Tell me this don't scream Polo. Tell me this don't scream everything that's about slice of life and love and just everything I love. What's up?
I'm surprised Polo ain't in the producers for this.
I fucking love shit like this. Like this, this has the potential for me for sure. Trailer sold me. I will be there for this. Let's go, Fear. Kristen says the demon sword master of Excalibur Academy. Probably going to be a guilty pleasure though. I'm going to bounce because I need to sleep for work in the morning. Peace and love and respect, y'all weebs. Hey, Christian, thank you for hanging out, brother. We appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, so this is definitely on the list. The Japanese name is crazy. I'm not even going to attempt to say it, so I'm going to say it again for those of you who missed it. Our dating story, the experienced you and the inexperienced me. I'm going to just call it our dating story from here on out. Definitely on the list. It's definitely my sleeper. King Telliano, my telly main. What is your sleeper?
Hear me out, man. Hear me out, bro. This is a little bit different than what I normally do for a sleeper. It's not an action-oriented anime at all.
Whoa. You build different, huh?
Yeah, mad diffy. My sleeper is going to be Protocol Rain.
Protocol Rain.
Yeah, let me read this synopsis for you.
Please do.
Let me clear my throat. The story centers around Shun Tokinoya, a second-year high school student living with his mother and younger sister. After his father's death in an accident, his sister's injury, he quit the game he was passionate about and now works as an at an esport cafe called Fox One. He spends all his time studying and working part-time while hanging out with his childhood gaming friends. Suddenly, he learns that Fox One has a huge amount of debts. In order to repay those debts, Shun and his friends aim to win the Zaxxeron Championship and win the prize money. With a sense of guilt, Shun jumps back into the world of online games and is confronted by Bakuretsu-kun, who he used to play games with.
I'm a gamer, Rob J. Huey TJ says, that's on my list. Okay. The esports caster. Don't give a fuck about esports, okay? I'm going to just keep it real with y'all. I don't care about esports. I'm added to the list. I have to watch it because of Sleepers. For those of you that don't know, Sleepers are one anime that you know nothing about, no manga involvement, nothing about whatsoever, that you just pick, that you have to stick out no matter what. You have to watch it all. A lot of people play with us, and it's been fun. Phrozen. His sleeper is Berserk of Gluttony.
That was my other choice.
Was it really? That one might be probably the better choice of the two. Protocol of Rain is Tell's sleeper. Our Love Story is my sleeper. Rob J's sleeper is Deranged Detective is his sleeper. Interesting. Let's go to, hold on. Let me go back to that before we go into the Twitter with the ones we got from Twitter. Berserk of Gluttony already added. We already looked at Deranged Detective. He did say the detective joint on. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go to the Twitter ones now. Okay. Notification. Okay, here it is. All right. So first and foremost, I'm gonna start off in the order that we got them. So, Black Damzilla. I obviously reached out on Twitter and asked, hey, if anybody can't make the live stream, give us your sleepers like we always do. MF Ghost is my sleeper. Huey TJ says. Come on, Polo, play some 2K or Madden. What the fuck I look like?
He ain't spending $100 for a game he spent $100 on.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm not about to spend $250 to get a character that I can play online. You got me fucked up.
Just to have a 30% overall score.
Black Damzilla, don't listen. You hard-headed. He says sleepers, deranged detective, God app.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna have to find out and talk about it. Good Night World, and most anticipated is Pluto. Pluto is I see as a popular one. Shout out to Let Us Pray, aka Mauritius co-host. He says someone about Under Ninja. This feels like it'll be a sleeper, a comedy action anime about modern day ninja. Sounds like a recipe for comedy. And his most excited, he's excited for Undead Luck, Shangri-La La Frontier, and Overtake.
That's another car anime. It's using like Formula One cars.
Definitely not for me. Okay. Huey TJ, what's up? He's right there and he's right here. He did both. Sleeper, MF Ghost. Excited for Dr. Stone and Goblin Slayer. Hey, didn't you just say you're not? You gonna tell anybody you watch it? It was Cap. Somebody who don't follow us said something, so we're gonna move on from that. Rob J says, I don't know I don't know what y'all always say one, like we go listen. I know.
Right.
Most motherfuckers don't listen when I say one. But for me, my sleeper is deranged detective type of anime is my bag, so I'm looking forward to it. And then most anticipated, though, Eminence in Shadow Season 2. Obviously. I am atomic. Yeah, dope. Is that it? I think that's it.
That Kami Arabi God app. 9 days.
You wanna give us that's one more that I missed. Give us the synopsis for that.
It's like a whole chapter. Hold up.
Oh, is it long?
It's a long synopsis. I'm gonna read the. Oh no, bro. Hold up. Goro, a first-year high school student at private high school in Tokyo, has no hopes, no dreams, no ambitions. The world is indifferent to him, and he has a faint longing for Honoko, a classmate from the same school. He and his best friend Akitsu live a boring, unchanging life. One day, Goro receives a strange notification on his smartphone. You have been chosen. Breathe into me your wish. I'm just, I'm changing my voice, so, animation. Yep. Thinking it malicious spam, girl types, I want to have sex with Hanako, the woman of my dreams. Hold up.
What?
Hold up. Wait, what just happened here? Okay. The next day, Hanako invites him to drop his pants at an unpopular arcade.
What in the fuck luck is this?
Congratulations on your great accomplishment then. A mysterious girl, Lal, suddenly appears. Confused by his series of events, Goro is told a cruel fate. Goro has been chosen by the Great Will to become a god to make his wish come true. With other potential gods, they are to kill one another until they... Oh my god, this is Platinum End.
So this is called God App, Crystal. I think we're done. I think we won't need to read no more. The fact that they even have an entire chapter as the synopsis is crazy. That's the one by... Oh, is it really? Yo, I'm good. I am good. So Dad needs to talk. One of our newest Patreon producers says fall is packed and many are going to be 24 episodes. Yeah. So my sleeper is Pluto, since I love the creator's other series, Monster and 20th Century Boys. I have to shout out my most anticipated from the stuff I've read, Shangri-La Frontier. Don't sleep on it. Shangri-La Frontier. I think I'm gonna sleep on it. Yep. Yep.
What's the name of the one with the 100 girlfriends?
Yeah, I'm about to go to that one right now, actually. Shout out to Rob J. He says, y'all check out that 100 girlfriend ones. This is the title of it is The 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You.
Okay, yeah, I got my my titles in Japanese, so it wasn't there. I found it.
Yeah, mine is too. Do I even want to read this? Okay,
it's another chapter.
I'm gonna just use his last name. Rintaro tried again, but after asking 100 girls out on a date, he was rejected by every single time. In desperation, he prays for guidance, only to be told by a god that his rejections were due to some cosmic error. Now the god is going to set things right by making sure that Ajo gets 100 dates, except as things often do with gods, the dates with The dates come with a catch. 100 girls is destined to be Ajo's soulmate. And unless he returns their feelings each and every time, they'll die in a horrible accident. Sure enough, girls start confessing their loves to Ajo left and right. But how is he supposed to choose? He doesn't want to kill anyone. When he looks at each potential soulmate, it feels, and then that's it. that's yes.
Get me out.
I'm watching the fuck out of this, dog.
I'm gonna watch it. That's insane, though.
That sounds crazy, bro.
You gotta return their love, or else they gonna die. What if it's like it's gotta be sincere love?
Yes.
Oh, no, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm watching it.
Dad needs to talk still here. Says Shangri-La Frontier is a gamer type of anime, so you see their life inside and outside of the game.
And
I
think I added that one.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you added. I don't know about Shangri-La. I don't know. I don't like the art. I'm gonna just be real with you. I don't like this. I think it looks goofy. And we already got a lot to watch. Hello?
Yeah.
No, my shit took forever. A full comedy and cute character designs. What's the name? It's called I'm gonna go back to it. What?
Like 100 girlfriends who really, 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 really like him.
That's it. 100 girlfriends who really, 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 really love me. That one.
I appreciate you, Dad.
I'll trust Tell to check it out. Yeah, and once you check it out and tell me that it's worth watching, then I'll pick it up. Oh, I can hear myself. Oh, Tell got his earpiece on.
Oh, my bad.
You good. Oh yeah, that turned into a pig one that I'm not gonna watch. All right. Any other sleepers? Oh my, why do I still hear my echo? What's going on here? Any other sleepers in the chat? Yeah, so TCB mentioned Shy. He says he's interested in it. Tail said he's burned out of superhero stuff, Rob J. And I'm also not really that interested in superhero stuff, so
I'll watch it, but I'm just telling y'all now, if I say I hate it, that's probably why.
Because you burned out on superhero stuff. That makes sense. And I think that's it. All right. Let's take this quick break. We're gonna take a quick 3-minute or so break where the song is gonna play. And when we come back, we're gonna talk about whatever y'all want for the wrap up. Oh, Apothecary Diaries. Okay. All right, Crystal. Let me go ahead and add that. I'm gonna add that to the list then. I didn't even have it on my list. Cool. Now it's added to the list. Scroll up in the comments for my sleeper. Oh, you didn't give your sleeper already, TCB? 16-bit sensation or vextration of a shut-in vampire princess may be my sleeper because I can't choose just one. Come on, man. We got to choose just one. I saw both trailers and they resonated with me. Then I thought one's a slice of life and the other is action comedy fantasy with Yuri vibes to it. Oh. So which one? I'm going to say 16-bit sensation. Let me look at that one. 16-bit. Since the year 1992, the game illustrator will be ahead of the nerd curve when she joins a game company.
Yeah, I think I read that gave me Remake Our Life vibes.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure on. I don't know if I might have added it to watch.
They're interesting. That one's getting added to you. It's in 9 days too. We got a lot to talk about in the coming weeks.
Shoot, next week we got like I said, 5.
Like I said, when y'all doing this on your Anilist, make sure y'all add it to watching so it shows up here so you know when stuff comes. Because then it's gonna pop up here under airing. And then all you gotta do is click boom, go down, Crunchyroll, boom, and it takes you right to the show. Like so. Anilist is fucking dope. I love Anilist. All right, let's take this quick break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. Any topic whatsoever. anything anime related or non-anime related. It don't matter. It could be anything. So we're gonna take this quick break and we'll be right back. And welcome. I think it wasn't playing at the beginning. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. That song was a fucking banger too. But welcome Black to episode 221 of Mic Check Waifu. We appreciate you guys hanging on Mic Check Live 2. And this is the second half of the show where we normally do spoilers, but we're gonna talk about whatever we want to talk about in the shit. Before we get started though, we rolled the random number generator and we got the year 2022 for anime recommendations. So for the year 2022 anime recommendation, Tell, what do you recommend?
My recommendation is one that I think we both really enjoyed. My Dress Up Darling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, phenomenal.
My Dress Up Darling was so good. It was so good. And mine's is going to be More Than a Married Couple But Not Lovers. Easy. 2022 was an extremely easy year to recommend shows for. It's a plethora of shows we can choose from, but those are going to be the two. Hi Saber, my puppy. You can see his little ears. All right, what's up, chat? What we got? Anything y'all want to talk about? Any anime topics? Any topics in general?
We're not talking about leaks again. We already talked about leaks the previous week.
Oh yeah, we did. Yes.
But y'all know how the leaks happen this week. Keep it off the timeline or just block the words if you got to.
Bro, listen. That's why I'm so blessed to just use the scheduler, the tweet scheduler. I'm never on unless somebody add us or in our notifications, I'm really never on Twitter. So I just schedule tweets and I hop the fuck off. so I don't know what goes on. It was, but apparently there was a bunch of JJK leaks that Twitter was mad about. Even the leaker himself, Gumbagoon, aka Pat himself, was pissed because the people try to blow him back. Y'all got to stop that, man. What rocks do they get off doing that? Help me understand, Teliano.
I don't know, but speaking of Gumbo Goon, I got to get the next, whatever the next one is.
I know. Is the next physical out?
It's got to be, right?
Man, soon. Gotta be. I'm petting my dog, by the way, if that looks weird on the video. He's literally right here. Y'all saw a little tail. There he is. That probably look weird. I wish I knew about the scheduled tweets button. Yeah, man, it's easy. I just go to Twitter and when you go to like I do it on the browser though, like a weirdo, because it's just easier because I have fucking 18 monitors. But when you go to post a tweet on a browser, there's literally a scheduled tweet button at the bottom where it says, you know, picture, gift, poll, emoji. It's just right there. I don't know if it's on mobile though.
It is on mobile now. It wasn't
sick.
Before, but I know on my phone, I don't, you know, even without the paid Twitter, I can schedule it. And they added it to Instagram too, which is like beautiful.
Wait, is it on mobile for Android?
Yeah, it's on mobile for my phone.
It's not on mobile for iPhone. Okay. Oh, thank goodness I dodged everything about JJK since I'm anime only meet. Yeah. Good idea. Good idea. How'd you feel about what you saw, Crystal, on the most recent episode? Spoilers for the most recent episode of JJK, I guess. I want to know from an anime only what they thought.
Because that's some craziness happened.
True. It was definitely more emotional in the anime than it was the manga. Mm-hmm. But in the manga, I was so quick to turn the page because I wanted to know what happened next that I was like, oh shit, you know? Shocked because I knew something was up with his head, but I didn't know what. This arc for JJK will be beautiful. We have 14 more episodes of this arc. That's all I'm gonna say. I know, dude. I know. This is about to be crazy.
This episode of JJK though just showed like, and it's wild because it's a reality that Gojo is that dude.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, it's not an exaggeration. He really is that dude. It's like
unequivocally.
You gotta prep. It's like you gotta be Batman to prep for this dude.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta come out with some cheap tricks. And what I love about it is the fact how they literally everybody, the entire world is like, listen, are you mean to tell me I gotta do this for how long with him? With that motherfucker? A monster's calling him a monster. It's fucking insane. It's
you want me to fight him for 60 seconds is wild. That was a wild statement.
The anime hits harder because of that's exactly what it was. Huey oh my god, the music.
And the disrespect to Hanami that he did to just walk up on him until he was nothing. That was beautiful. I loved it.
Loved it, man. What an amazing show. It's what's crazy is that and Huey is gonna fill us on this. I'm not gonna go into any spoilers of this because people don't really watch it, so or most people haven't, I guess, but whatever. Bleach could have been easily episode of the week this week if it wasn't for Jabba's reincarnation or JJK. Like it fucking incredible episode. I can't believe Bleach really is taking the top spot for me. Like the Naruto has me on nostalgia purposes. One Piece has me on like characters, maybe, sort of, kinda. But Bleach is on a whole nother level.
Yeah, Bleach right now, and like I said, like Polo said, we ain't gonna spoil it, but it's the way they structured this level of dominance. Mm-hmm. It was like, I love it. it's literally the fact that like
unfathomable.
What Polo said last week was that he asked me what my gut check was coming into this episode. And I feel like Polo's gut check was pretty solid. I think our gut checks both kind of collided in this and came together. It was great.
Like to get like almost perfectly if we would have mixed our gut checks together.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy, bro. It's fucking crazy. It's insane. It's so good. Now, I am going to give a quick little One Piece update.
Okay.
Quick little One Piece update. For those of you that don't know, I'm continuing to pick up the One Piece grind. I got to 629 from 614. I didn't do as much this particular week, but still, that's a lot. Hello. But when I tell you this Reddit link, I feel like this Reddit link that I got, and I put in the show notes of last week as Tell suggested, this makes One Piece so good. So good. Here it is. I'm gonna show it since I got the screen capture. This is the Reddit link. This guy literally put all of it together in the Google Drive. So all I got to do is go to this Reddit link. It's kind of, I don't know if you can see it, but I think I'm on, is it here? I'm gonna try not to get blown back by the YouTube algorithms, but I think this is the next set I got to do. But you just click it, and it's an hour-long episode, but it cuts out all the fluff. It just kind of like starts here, and you just kind of watch it, and it's every single fucking like commercial break and just repeated backstory or repeated scene that they normally do in One Piece to kind of drag out the already short 15-minute episodes. It's cut out and gone, and you watch it literally in an hour. You're watching like 25 episodes. Like, it's fucking insane how good it is. So I'm definitely enjoying One Piece way more now that I have access to something like that, because it's hard to fucking watch. It's hard to fucking watch it.
And hear me out. I told my wife about this. I told Monique about it, and she's like, I kind of want to watch One Piece now, especially after the live action one. She really liked the live action one. She's like, I want to watch One Piece now. I got to do this. I got to put it on the TV so we can watch it. Yeah,
I mean, hey, look, I'm gonna drop the link in our Discord if anybody wants to use it. But it's so good. Like, it's been so much more palatable. Also, like, where I'm at right now, they finally finished up on Punk Hazard Island. They're leaving Punk Hazard Island and they're making their way to Dressrosa.
Oh my god, yeah.
They're driving towards Dressrosa right now, and when I tell you, when I saw Doflamingo was his name, I think, whatever. Doflamingo. When I saw him hockey jumping across the fucking sea, I'm like, what? 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 This motherfucker hopping across the sea, and then he was about to kill Smoker. Spoilers for episode that came out in like 2012 or whatever. But he was about to kill Smoker, and as he was about to kill him, was his name Akanu? Akanu pulled up with his ice powers, fucking froze him solid completely, and Doflamingo, whoever's the frozen, the black dude.
Yeah,
he has the former admiral, because he was an admiral, and then he got beat by the fire dude. Akoji. There it is, Huey. Akoji. Yeah, Akoji. Okay, yeah. Akoji pulled up. I'm like, man, Akoji, how strong is Akoji, man? How strong are these admirals where Doflamingo was like, you know what? I don't want to pick a fight with you today. And he dipped. He let Smoker live. Like, that is the most interesting piece about One Piece that I'm finding, that you don't really know how strong other people is until some other strong people talk about it. It's so entertaining, man. It's so very entertaining. Here, I'm gonna drop the Reddit link in the chat right now. If anybody wants to watch One Piece or is putting off One Piece for a particular reason, this has the link to a Google Drive. You scan it for, like, it's clear, it's good, it's fucking wonderful. It's wonderful. And it has season 1 all the way to season 8. And it's all dubbed and done. Like, it's beautiful. I love it. But I think what I'm thinking right now, and this is just, everybody already knows what happens in the show, so I'm just giving a gut check from somebody who hasn't seen One Piece before, who just got on the One Piece bandwagon recently. I think watching other fights is kind of better than when we deal with our crew more. And hear me out. Trafalgar Law fighting Vic. No, he was fighting with Smoker against the other admiral, or not. He was an admiral, I think, but he was actually working with Doflamingo undercover or some shit like that. I forget his name. It starts with a V. No, he has the hockey power to turn himself into like fucking the Blackstone shit, and he uses a bamboo stick, and he was fucking people. You know what I mean? He was beating people ass with Virgo. There it is. Frozen. Yeah, Virgo was beating ass. Watching him fight Smoker and Trafalgar was so dope, man. So dope. You're watching One Piece. That's shorter version of One Piece without all the filler. No, the Reddit link is different than One Piece. The Reddit link specifically says that the way they edit it wasn't. It was still undigestible because the simple fact is they put everything together like 9 hours, 10 hours, 11 hours. So he broke that down even further with the Reddit link. So that makes it even better. So check that out for sure. But I'm enjoying it, man. I'm enjoying it. Still my favorite. Update from last week. Still my favorite. Nico Robin. She hasn't been topped yet. I am loving Brooke more and more and more every fucking time that I turn on this show. Brooke is incredible. I swear to God, he makes me laugh every single time. And it'd be the dumbest shit. It'd be the dead puns that get me every time, and I don't know how. I don't know. I know it's coming, but I'm laughing at it. But yeah, that's it. Anything else anybody wants to talk about? That's all I got on my list.
Frankie.
Don't ever bring up Frankie around me. I will turn this bus around. Frankie sucks, dude. He absolutely stinks. He did beat that ass of two of Doflamingo's people though. The flying dude and the weapon chick. I don't fucking know their names, but he whooped their ass. Frankie was demolishing them like it ain't standing a chance.
Yeah, I liked Frankie more before the upgrades. I feel like after the upgrades, he got more ridiculous.
It was the upgrades that fucked with me because I don't like the mecha shit. Probably, I don't like the mecha shit. Hate Frankie too. He's annoying, and I just want him to wear pants. Crystal says. Yeah, he has to do something about them legs too. Fucking shave them, bro. Do something.
And it's like how you got them biceps and them shoulders and them forearms and legs is about the size of a toothpick.
I absolutely love his dub voice though. His dub voice is funny. But Usopp is my favorite. Usopp is fired as after the time skip. He is so much better. So much better. He's like
you would probably continue to like him more, bro.
Right. And I'm starting to like him more than I like Luffy, which is crazy because I like Luffy. You know what I'm saying? But something about Usopp and his realness isn't like scary annoying. But Usopp is fucking dope.
That's what I wish I had asked you. What you think about the Usopp versus Luffy?
From like
I never asked you about
300 episodes. I think I did talk about it. I talked about it on the podcast. Yeah, when they were fighting, because it was about the Mary. I mean, it was literally the moment that Usopp changed for me. You know, when he became higher than Luffy, I think, or the same level as Luffy when it came to like character favoritism.
Yeah, he's a nobody, but he came through and like did his thing. It was dope.
TK does nothing, just dropped a fact on it. He says apparently Oda hates drawing legs, so most of the larger characters skip leg day. Usopp with prep time is dangerous. Yeah, like in that fight where Frankie basically whooped on those two Doflamingo goons or whatever. He did a sniping thing, and everybody was like, "You're not going to hit." Law was like, "You're not going to hit him from here. We're letting him get away. We can't let him get away." And he fucking sniped him with some fucking crazy plant. He's insane. Usopp is insane.
Yeah,
I love him.
He gonna get everything he asked for.
Yeah, I want it to go faster still. Like it's going to.
There's so many chapters.
There's so much. Yeah, man. It's so many episodes. Like 600. I went from, remind you, I picked it up at like 524 back again after stopping for like 2.5 years. I picked it up again and got to 629. More than 100 episodes I watched in a span of 3 weeks? Crazy, dog. Crazy. I'm a demon.
Something like that.
Any other topics before we wrap up? Or are we going to wrap up? It's been a great episode.
Where you get that hat from?
Don'tTalkShop.com, which I think is on ice right now, unfortunately. Yeah. Our former sponsor, Don't Talk Shop. All right. Without further ado, then, Don't have anything else for us? Tell. I didn't skip leg day. I've been working out. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, your birthday is right now. Happy birthday? Or is it tomorrow? Is it the 26th or is it today the 25th? Crystal, happy birthday.
I want to say happy birthday to you. I can't sing. Happy birthday to you.
I'm at Polo Bornflower on all social media.
I'm at King Taliano on all social media.
You can follow our social medias at Mic Check Waifu on X, at Mic Check Waifu on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. And as always, Mic Check.
That's love.
You're now tuned into Mic Check Waifu.